all, Charlie Allred here from pinnablerealestate.com. So today what I'm going to do is show you how to create a pin pretty easily, add some text, and make it your own, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to find an image on Google Images. So let's say I wanted to, I'm going to go cupcakes here. So let's say I wanted to maybe feature a local cupcake shop in your area, right? So first you're going to search the images, okay? So you could go to clip art, you could go to cool, you could go to drawing, you could go to MIP, which I'm not even sure what that is. But point being, which I think it's animation, but what the point is here is that you want to find an image that you can add some text to, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to go to search tools. Once you search for cupcake, you're going to go to up here to search tools right here, and then you're going to go to usage rights, and you want to go to labeled for reuse with modification. Dun, 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 dun. So the pictures may not be exactly as pretty, but you're going to find one that is legal for you to use. So on Pinterest, copyright stuff is very, very unlikely because there's so many things being repinned straight from the internet and people resourcing and everything going on. But if you're going to create your own pin, why not use an image that's legal to use, right? So here you go. So here are all the images that you could choose from, and I mean, I'm sure they go on and on and on and on, okay? But let's say you are planning to do this for a local cupcake shop. You're featuring this local community place, you know, community cupcake bakery in your area. So what you're going to do is you're going to save this image first. So I'm going to save this image as, and that's fine. I'll just say cupcakes. Save. I have all my pinnable real estate stuff. That's where it is. That's okay. And then I'm going to go to a site that's called PicMonkey.com. It makes editing pictures super, super, super easy. Now, I am by no means a Photoshop expert, so I'm just telling you that it's easy so you know. So you're going to go to Edit, and you're going to pick a picture from your computer, and I'm going to have to go back a couple steps here. Let's see. I think it's in Pinnable. It is. There's the cupcakes. So I choose the image I want to add some text to or modify, right? So here it is. Now you have tons of places to add some text. Oh goodness, I made it too big. Let's see. Right? Let's get a little smaller here so I can see the whole thing. There we go. I did it on accident with my mouse on my laptop. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go over here. Now there's tons of options. You can crop it here. These are basic edits. And all we're going to do today is add some text because there's not much else we have to do. But you can crop, you can add a canvas color, you can rotate it, you can change the exposure, you can add some color, you can sharpen it, and you can resize it, all right? So tons of options here, and that's just your basic options right here. Now this is effects, and again, I don't use most of this most of the time, but you can create any of these effects on your photos. This little thing that looks like a lipstick, you can airbrush things, and most of these are free, but if you see something with this little crown on it, that means it's a deluxe feature in PicMonkey. So if you want to become a deluxe member, great. I'm not one. I don't think it's necessary. This is to add text, which is what we're going to do today. So this T here. And then you have some other options here. This one's an overlay, frames, textures, and themes. So you can play with those if you want, but all we're going to do today is add some text. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the font you want, right? So let's see, I have some favorites here. Although a local bakery, I'm not sure which one I would use. I really like this overlock a little bit. So then you hit add text. It puts a box right here. Super easy, right? So I'm trying to think of what a local cupcake shop here in town is called. I'll put Karsh's, which this bakery just went out of business. Karsh's Bakery. And then let's... Actually, I'm going to write best cupcakes first. Best cupcakes in Phoenix, I'll say. Phoenix. And then all you have to do is move this around. You can make it as big or small as you want. So this says best cupcakes in Phoenix. If I move it all the way to the top, I can change the color scheme. So over here is where you would change the colors. So let's see if I can make this white. Yep, I can. But I need to highlight the whole thing, which may be difficult because of where it is. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Best cupcakes in Phoenix, okay? So I just added a little bit of text there. And I could add some more, right? So all I do is I'm over here in the text again. You want to make sure you're clicked out of this text so it knows you want another piece of text. So I'm going to go to chunk 5 and then add text. So again, I get a text box. And I'm going to say Karsh's Bakery. I don't even know if that spells right. Bakery. And then maybe I'll put the cross streets or something. I mean, you could literally do anything you wanted here. And you can put as many text boxes as you want. You can do it all in one. I like to use a couple of different fonts in my images. I just think it helps out a lot. So all I'm going to do is Best Cupcakes in Phoenix, Karsh's Bakery. Maybe you put the address, maybe you don't. I'm not going to put it in today. And I'm going to add one more piece of text here, okay? So I'm going to go to down here, and let's say I'm going to put a watermark on this. So I'm going to say www.srephoenix.com. All right, that's my real estate site. Maybe I would use a mommy blog that I have, but I'm not going today just because this one's easier. And then I'm actually going to change the font of that one. When I do my URLs on here, I use kind of I don't remember which font it is. Hang on one second. I'll show you if I find it or when I find it. I would think it would be at the top actually. I usually use something like this, like kind of a little bit, and I usually try to make this smaller too. So it's kind of out of the way, but it's still there. So let's make the size a little smaller. There we go. And then, oops, a little too small. Or did I just delete the M? Oh no, it's there. It's just you can't see it. Make it a little bigger again. I'm going to move the whole thing all the way over. I like this to be in a corner, kind of out of the way, but if someone wants to find the information, they could find it, right? Because on Pinterest, someone may come and change the URL in your pin, but this way your image always has your URL in it, right? I think that's very, very important. You can make it a watermark. You could make it fade. See, it gets like lighter and lighter, so it's very light there. Tons of options, okay? So that is the best way, best way to edit an image and find an image in Google Images that you can use, you can change, you can add text to, and then you can pin this, add it to your blog, and do everything you want to do with images. So I hope this was helpful to you today, and I will talk to you soon. I'm Charlie Allred with PinnableRealEstate.com.